joined by Ms. Sayali Joshi, who is working as Senior Learning Facilitator here at UniAthena. We also have Jenny joining from the Admissions Department. We hope to have a very engaging discussion about this very interesting course that we are offering here at UniAthena, and would like to take all of your questions towards the end regarding any queries that you may have about this program that we are running. Sally, if you may go to the next slide. So quickly, let's start with what we are here for today. I'm just taking you guys through the agenda for today's session. We will start with a brief introduction into the supply chain and logistics management sector, and why it's such a lucrative sector to be in, to begin your career or to even further or grow your career. We'll also look at the Master in Supply Chain and Logistic Management course or program offered here at UniAthena. We will talk a little bit about UniAthena, the organization, and the Master in Supply Chain and Logistics Management course or program offered at UniAthena, and how it's such a lucrative course for all of you to be enrolling in. We will also talk a little bit about the partner universities, the universities that are accrediting this program, the universities from which you will be receiving certificates after you complete this master program with UniAthena. And we will also be covering a little bit about your journey if you enroll into this program, how your learning journey will look like once you've enrolled into the MSCLM program here at UniAthena. And finally, we will close with some information about the admissions, the eligibility criteria for you to be enrolling into the program, what the fee structure is, and what is the support mechanism that we have for any of you guys who are interested to enroll into this program. So let's quickly begin with an introduction into the SCLM, or the Supply Chain and Logistics Management sector. Firstly, I would like to have an introduction into why the SCLM sector is such a lucrative sector to be in. And as you can see, 60% of companies across the world report that an importance in supply chain has a direct impact on the profitability of the organization. So you can see that supply chain is such an important aspect of the success of any organization that's operating today in the world. Logistics is also a very crucial aspect of the supply chain management domain, and it even contributes to 8.5% of the total GDP of USA. Okay, another important and new or innovative concept that has now come up in the supply chain sector is the rise of artificial intelligence and Internet of Things, and how logistics technology market is going to be capped at $14.5 billion, okay, in the near future. And you can also see that the global supply chain market size is already at $12.2 trillion in 2020, and is estimated to be at $15.5 trillion by 2025, which is a cumulative annual growth rate of 4.5%, which is a very healthy growth percentage for any industry. And you will also see that there's a lot of importance or significance given to green or sustainability supply chain or green supply chain. So there's a lot of effort and technology that is going in towards that. Okay, and there it's a lucrative career option also, the green supply chain sector. And you will also see that the e-commerce, the growth of e-commerce itself has been a huge fuel or driving force for the growth of the supply chain sector. And because e-commerce demands a very efficient delivery of goods and services to the customers. So the growth of the e-commerce industry has really been a fuel of growth for the supply chain management and logistics management sector. And the e-commerce sector itself is capped at $6.45 trillion right now. Okay, and the global supply chain economy, global trade and supply chain is expected to reach $24.5 trillion by 2025, which is again a very healthy CAGR of 3.6 percentage. Okay, so with all of this, you can see how lucrative the industry is and is going to be. Okay, so that was a little bit about the SCLM sector. Now we'll also look at the scope of the supply chain management sector. What are the different aspects to the supply chain management industry or sector? Uh, we will begin with what is called the supply chain management process. This is where the entire supply chain and logistics management process needs to be set up, which will include purchasing, inventory, warehousing, logistics, planning, and forecasting. So the entire gamut of supply chain management process needs to be set up, and that is one of the key areas or scope of the SELM sector. Then we also have a very important area regarding the decision phases of supply chain, which mostly deals with the strategic planning, the operations, the requirement analysis that we need to have. This may include what from where your inventory must come in, where which vendor your raw materials need to be purchased from, where your warehouses need to be set up, where your factories need to be set up. So there is a whole host of decisions that need to be made as part of the supply chain as part of setting up the supply chain management process in your organization. So that's a very important aspect. Then we also have a very important scope related to the strategic sourcing of goods and raw materials that are required by your organization to create the final good or service that your organization is building. So where to source it from? Does it need to happen in-house? Does it need to happen in the domestic market, or does it need to be procured internationally? So all of those are again another important scope related to the SCLM sector. After that, we have the logistics and IT, which is again a very important aspect of SELM. Logistics relates or deals with the transportation of goods and services from one point to another. So logistics is an integral part of the whole supply chain management segment or domain. And there's a lot of technology that's also come up to ensure that logistics happen in a very smooth and efficient manner, because most of the times logistics is an international affair. It's logistics that's happening within countries. So there's a lot of technology that's involved these days, and that's again a major aspect of the supply chain management sector. Another key aspect of SELM is planning and forecasting, because the entire success of your supply chain management process depends on being able to accurately predict the demand of the market and source raw materials and create goods and services that are very aligned to this demand. Otherwise, what will happen is that there will be a lot of waste and inefficiency in your supply chain management process. So planning and forecasting your demand and all of that is a very important aspect of the SCLM process. Again, another important aspect of SELM is inventory management, which deals with the management of all of the finished goods and services that you have created in your company. So, is that being properly stored? Is your product being properly delivered to your end customer or your client? Uh, are you keeping a track of the stock of your inventory, and do you know when to reorder for new inventory or raw materials? So all of that again falls under the scope of inventory management. And finally, we also have what's called supply chain management, performance and optimization, which deals with the whole aspect of analyzing strategically your supply chain management process and supply chain network, and ensuring that it is optimized and efficient, and identifying areas where improvements can be made. So as you can see, supply chain is a very wide area with a scope for entry and growth in several aspects of this sector. Okay. Next slide, Sally. Now we'll also look at the interesting and major career pathways that you can have as someone who is interested to start a career or even grow a career in the supply chain management sector. We'll begin with obviously, there are many more career pathways or roles and profiles, but I have restricted in this slide to some of the important career pathways that I feel you can be aware of. We have what is called the purchase manager. The purchase manager is a role that looks at purchasing the raw materials that are required to create the goods and services in your organization. It looks at purchase orders, identifying good vendors, and ensuring that the raw materials required for your organization arrive at a timely manner in good quality in your facility. Okay, so that's purchase manager. Warehouse manager is someone who manages the warehouse where either your goods and services, either your inventory or your raw materials are being stored. The international logistics manager is someone who has expertise in international logistics affairs and can help their company ensure that goods and services are safely and efficiently moved from across international borders. Okay. Materials analyst is a very broad scope, a role that has a very broad scope, again looking at the materials that are required for the creation of goods and services. It involves again strategic planning, materials requirement planning, or MRP is something that the materials analyst will take care of. Again, ensuring that the quality of the material and the timely delivery of the material is happening for your organization. Supply chain manager is another very interesting role in this domain. This is a more strategic role and looks at the overall supply chain management processes and ensures good coordination between all the aspects of your supply chain network. Okay, strategic planner is again another very interesting role, who's looking at the market requirements, the demand for your goods and services, and planning your supply chain network in such a way that these demands are being met in a timely and efficient manner. Okay. Then we have another very interesting role called the inventory manager. The inventory manager is one who takes stock of the inventory itself, your finished goods or the finished product of your company, and ensures that the inventory is sufficient to meet the demand, and there is reorder that's happening to ensure that there is enough stock available to meet the demands of your clients or customers. Then we have procurement manager. Procurement manager is similar to the purchase manager, but procurement manager is a more strategic role. While a purchase manager looks at transactional aspects of the purchase, the procurement manager is looking at how procurement can be more strategic for the organization and how procurement can help the organization gain a competitive advantage, be a first mover in the market, and so on. Okay. And we also have a very interesting role called demand planner. He is again who's someone looking very closely at the demand for your product in the market and ensuring that the raw materials and the entire supply chain management process is aligned to meet the demand of your customers. Okay, and then we also have some roles like the consultant or customer service, which can happen in for any of the roles that I have mentioned so far. So these are some of the very lucrative and interesting career pathways that you can have as you begin your journey or as you grow your professional career in the supply chain management sector. Now let's look at some of the very interesting statistics related to the career trends in this industry. As you can see, there are almost 270,000 open positions or increase in open positions that are happening in this domain on a yearly basis. Between 6 to 8 management positions are available for every qualified applicant in this industry. There is a very healthy 77% placement records for graduates and postgraduates who are completing their formal education uh, related to this domain. The median starting salary just out of school for professionals in this industry is at around $48,000. And for experienced professionals, the median salary is seen to be around $80,000. Now that we have seen what the SELM sector is all about, what is some of the important aspects or scope of the SELM sector, what are some of the important or interesting career pathways that you can have, interesting statistics related to the sector, and so on. We will now look at why someone would need to have a master in supply chain management, or why a master degree in supply chain management will help you grow in your career in this domain. The first thing is that it will enhance your skills as a leader and help you aim for leadership roles within organizations that are part of this industry. This will be a gateway to very lucrative and fulfilling careers, as you have already seen, towards the SELM industry. Uh, MSCLM or Master in Supply Chain Management will also give you a lot of cross-disciplinary knowledge, because you, apart from the knowledge on the SELM and subject knowledge on the SELM sector, you will also get uh, knowledge on other disciplines that are necessary for a manager to know. It also gives you a career pivot opportunity. And if you are someone who is right now in a different career path, part of a different industry, and want to switch your career into this lucrative industry, then a master in supply chain and logistics management might just be the answer you're looking for. It will also give you a lot of networking opportunities once you are part of uh, a, a program that is being offered here at UniAthena, where you will get to network with a lot of industry experts and professionals who are already part of this industry. And it's definitely a master in supply chain and logistics management at the end of the day is uh, a uh, a choice that you can make to ensure a swift ascent to executive roles within this domain. So these are some of the important aspects of why a master in supply chain and logistic management is important for someone looking at this industry. Yes, now we'll come to UniAthena, uh, us here offering you this MSCLM program, and why you should choose, why we think you should choose the MSCLM program offered here at UniAthena. So let me begin by giving you a brief idea about us, UniAthena, the organization. UniAthena is an edtech organization that's offering online free upskilling courses as well as academic degree programs, just like the Master in Supply Chain and Logistics Management, in a very flexible manner. All of our programs are completely online, which means that you can enroll and complete this program from the comfort of your home. You do not have to come physically to any place or college to complete this program. UniAthena was founded in 2019 by the Westford Ventures, or also known as the Westford Education Group. And the Westford Education Group is a leading edtech organization um, that's been operational since 2008. So we have a legacy of more than 15 years, and we have catered to around 1.5 million learners. We have 600 plus courses. We cater to learners coming in from more than 146 countries. We have 10 plus university partners. We have a revenue of more than $1.8 million and a return on our investment of 88%. So just a little bit about UniAthena. Next, we'll also, Sally, if you can go to the next slide, please. Now we'll also look at the Westford Education Group, which UniAthena is a part of. So the Westford Education Group is a leading provider of accredited international education and corporate training services to aspiring learners. Affordability and flexibility are the key motto of our group, and we have more than 10 business units to cater to various segments in the education sector. We have enrolled more than 13,000 students to uh, all of our different programs. We have 100 plus courses, 116 plus nationalities, and 15,000 plus alumni. And what you can see below are some of the other subsidiary entities of the Westford Education Group, including the Westford University College, which is based out of the UAE. Sally, next. Uh, Now we'll briefly look at our partners, our university partners. As I've already informed you, we have partnered up with some of the premier universities which are based out of the Europe and the US. So just to give you an idea of some of the universities that we are a part of, Alberta University, uh, yeah, GMU, which is offering this master in supply chain and logistic management program from Italy. UCAM is another university from Spain that we have partnered with. Guernsey American University from the US. Chartered Management Institute, CMI UK. SQA, Scottish Qualification Authority. uh, CIQ, against Cambridge International Qualifications UK, Federation for Education in Europe, FEDE, and Acacia University, again from Arizona, US. Okay, so these are just a few of the partner universities that we are partnered with and offering many of these MBA and master programs. Now let's come to why UniAthena. What makes the online master program or the online master in supply chain and logistics management program uh, from UniAthena different from uh, any of our competitors? The first point is the most important point I feel, which is the flexibility in the payment. Unlike the traditional colleges, you do not have to make the entire fee for this program upfront. You do not have to make the entire fee of this program upfront. You can pay as you progress in the course. Okay, so we have very flexible and different types of payment options that we will be talking about later. But you do not have to pay the entire fee upfront, and you can pay as you progress with the program. Second, the learning resources or the program or the course itself is being offered 100% online. Like I said before, you do not have to come to any physical location or college to enroll in or complete this program. All the video tutorials, reading materials, the workshops, everything is available 100% online. It's totally self-paced. There's You do not have to be available at a particular time to be part of any lectures. All the lectures and the learning resources are available on an online learning platform. So once, as and when you are comfortable or when you get the time, depending on your schedule, you can plan how you want to learn. Okay, so it's totally self-paced. And as you've already seen, we have partnered with accredited university partners across Europe and US. And the Master in Supply Chain and Logistic Management program is being offered by GMU Italy, a premier university from Italy. We will be looking more about GMU in our later slides. Uh, Also, one of the very unique aspects about UniAthena is the personal tutor or the academic support that you will be getting. Um, Unlike, again, many of the traditional universities, because you're doing this program completely online, as and when you enroll for this MSCLM program, a personal tutor who is a domain expert and has expert as a learning facilitator, has experience as a learning facilitator, will be assigned to you, and he or she will guide you, be with you throughout your learning journey, ensuring that all of your academic queries are being answered to, and you have all the support that you need to successfully complete this program. And apart from the academic support, we also offer non-academic support through our student engagement and experience executives. They will also be in touch with you to ensure that you have a very seamless learning experience. If you have any queries or any concerns while you are enrolled in this program, you can always reach out to them, and they will always be swift in providing resolutions to your queries or concerns. Okay. And finally, we also have what is called the modular course delivery. So the entire supply chain and logistics management course will be divided into different modules, 6 or 7 modules. Again, details of which you will be seeing in the later slides. So you will only have to learn one module at a time. And as and when you complete that module, you can start the next module. Okay. And if you want to take a small break for whatever reason between the modules, that is also feasible. So a lot of flexibility and modularity has been brought into our MSCLM program to ensure that professionals like you have the time and the flexibility to successfully complete this program. Yeah, now specifically the MSCLM program, again, like I was saying, we have a totally flexible uh, sort of uh, design for this program. You can complete this entire master program as early as 9 months, or you can take as much as 24 months to complete the modules in this program or to complete this course. It totally depends on you, the time that you have, your requirement in terms of how quickly you want to complete the program. So the flexibility is totally given to you, and you can choose how quickly you want to complete it. And so you can complete it as early as 9 months, or as you can take as much as 24 months to complete this program. And the European standard, the program is partnered, or the partner university, or the awarding body for this master program is GMU Italy, which is a premier university in Italy. So that's the European standard. Easy payment, we have two kinds of payment available for this program. One is pay per course module or pay per schedule. Paper course module is, like I said, we have uh, the entire course has been divided into several modules, let's say 6 or 7 modules. So what you can do if you want to pay per module is once you enroll into the program and pay your registration fee, then you can make the payment for the module that you're doing. So let's say you've enrolled and want to start with your first module, you only have to make the payment for the first module. And then as and when you complete the first module and you're happy and you want to start with the next module, then you can make the payment for the second module and so on. So as and when you want to pay for pay and start a particular module, only then you need to be paying for that module. So that's one payment structure. The next payment structure is pay per schedule. Here you are going to be making a monthly installment or a scheduled payment. So the payment is going to be on a monthly basis, and on a monthly basis you're going to be making a small payment, and that will accrue towards the total payment that you will have to be making towards this program. Okay, so here in this payment method, it is not related to how you are progressing academically. Rather, you are you are paying a monthly schedule or a monthly fee, and you are progressing with your course. Okay, so that's easy payments, the payment structures that are available. And finally, you also receive the personal tutor support to help you with your remote learning, just like I was discussing with you earlier. Next slide, Saili. Yeah, now Saili here will take you through the university partnerships that we have for this MSCLM program. And she will also talk a little bit about these universities and also how the learning journey or how the learning will happen at UniAthena for this program. Over to you, Saili.
Thank you, Nitin. Thank you for those insightful and informative slides on Master in Supply Chain and Logistics Management program. Hello, everyone. My name is Saili Joshi, and I'm the Senior Learning Facilitator with UniAthena. Today, I'll be walking you through the master program, which is in Supply Chain and Logistics Management, and I'll be taking you through all the program content as well as the other details. So the successful learners who will be completing this master program will be eligible for a triple certification. Along with the master certificate, they can also avail the postgraduate certificate from the postgraduate diploma in supply chain and logistics management from CIQ UK, and they can also go for the Chartered Management Institute certificate from UK, which is optional. Let me take this opportunity to introduce you to the accredited university. That's the Guelmo University. It is also popularly known as GMU. This university is accredited by the Ministry of Education Italy, and it is the member of Bologna process in the European higher education area and NARIC approved and WS accepted university. It also holds U multi-rank classification. The CIQ, which is the Cambridge International Qualifications UK, is a professional awarding body based in United Kingdom. CIQ is founded on the vision of helping individual learners and employers in attaining quality accredited awards. The Chartered Management Institute, which is backed by the Royal Charter, is the only chartered body dedicated to promoting the highest standards in management and leadership excellence. CMI's management qualifications are recognized throughout the UK and Europe and provide a progressive framework that enables one to develop and broaden management skills. Now, in this program, there are a number of modules which a learner will go through, and these modules have diverse knowledge, and it equips the students with a broad skill set, fostering versatility and innovation. It also enhances strategic thinking, leadership, and decision-making capabilities. Additionally, it prepares graduates for diverse industry roles and offers global business insights and strengthens research and analytical skills for complex challenges. As you can see here, we have varied modules from sustainability and business, strategic supply chain and logistics management. We also have the strategic leadership and HR practices in organizations. The program also covers a very significant module, that is the operations management, and strategic management and leadership is also covered in this module. The supply chain and logistics, not only on the domestic level, but is also covered in the global context as well. And this program concludes with the research method and the dissertation, wherein a learner takes a research topic and completes the dissertation and the viva. Let me take you through the learning journal cycle for a learner. So basically, when a learner enrolls for this master program, the learner is assigned with a personal tutor. The personal tutor gets in touch with the learner and decides a slot or a convenient time for the orientation. The orientation includes all the details of the program, the portal, hands-on with the portal, the do's and don'ts of the program, what is the program content, what is expected from the learner, what are the deadlines, and other details are covered in the orientation. The learner also gets a very regular communication from our student engagement executive. If they have any challenges regarding the program, the IT platform, the payment, they can get in touch with the student engagement executive and their concerns are taken care of. The learners get regular academic support, wherein they are given all the information regarding the module assignment, what does the module contain, what all aspects are covered in that module, and the submission, if it is to be submitted on the portal, if there are any drafts to be submitted, and the final submission details. After that, the personal tutor is responsible for the evaluation of the assignment, and the learner is communicated with the grades. And this also covers the renewals for the next module after the completion, wherein the learner can get to know which is the next module after the current module, and they can proceed with the further modules. And last but not the least, the learner appears for the final dissertation. Either the research topic is taken or a capstone project is undertaken by the learner and completed. Once the dissertation is submitted, the course is declared as complete, and the learner can apply for the certification. And this is how the learner can claim the certificate, and the program comes to an end successfully. Now, let me take you through the learning process of UniAthena. When the learner logs in onto the portal, the learning journey is distributed in 4 steps. The first step is a video tutorial, which is around 6 to 8 minutes. And the video tutorial mainly covers the basic concepts. The tutor explains the concepts with any graphical or a pictorial presentation and takes you into the detailed explanation of that particular lesson. The second level of the learning journey is the essential readings, wherein the concept which has been explained by the tutor in the video is elaborated in this step, and the learner can find all the detailed notes or the lessons wherein the concept that was explained is again elaborated. The learner can also create his or her own notes, wherein they can have it for lifetime. The third step, which is very crucial, is called the reference material. So this step generally includes some practical aspect of the lesson, wherein they are given with a PDF file which the learner can download. The PDF file can be a case study or factual information from the market or the industry, or information about a company relating to the concept that is covered in that particular lesson. And the fourth and the final step of the learning journey is the additional resources, wherein the concept that is covered in that lesson is again explained, or additional resources are provided for the same concept. The learner who is really interested and wants to dig in deep into this concept can access these links, and these can be found on the e-library of UniAthena, wherein the learner can copy paste the book title or the dissertation title or the article title, or it can be found with the DOI number as well. As my senior colleague has already explained, the affordable payment with UniAthena, the learner can pay in installments, wherein he can have a distributed amount with the as he goes as per the module, and ultimately he can finish the degree with the certification fees. In case of any emergency, the learner is not able to complete his master program, and he has completed, let's say, 3 or 4 modules, and there is some challenge or some emergency either on the personal front or professional front, and he doesn't want to let go the modules that he has completed. This is a wonderful opportunity wherein the learner can exit the program with availing the diploma against the course portion that has been completed. So the learner who has invested the money and the time for completing the initial modules will not go to waste, and he can always avail the diploma. Now, I would like to invite 2 of our esteemed learners, Mr. Radwan and Mr. Patrick, who are here with us, and they are currently pursuing the MSCLM program with UniAthena. And I would like to invite them to share their experience with UniAthena. I would like to invite Mr. Patrick, who is from Cameroon, and he is the warehouse and the distribution advisor for the GHSC PSM project in Cameroon currently. And he's pursuing his master program with the GMU University through UniAthena. Mr. Patrick?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Can you please share your...
Hello, Sally. I'm not getting you very well.
Can you please share your experience with your program, Patrick?
Okay. Actually, UniAthena, what I really found there is a kind of a very accessible program. First of all, I'm a worker, and by the fact that you have everything in front of you to be able to continue your knowledge is good. So the program is quite accessible. The format of the course are user-friendly, even the program. And what I also found very interesting that the content are professional and also reflect my day-to-day work, because since I'm dealing with storage and distribution, some of the course items, some of the lessons, some of the stories, really, they're really focused on what I'm actually doing. And it's really, really nice. And something I also found very interesting is the library, which there you can find a lot of books, both ebooks that really speaks about logistic, really speak about leadership. So and it's the content are very in good quality. And what I really like, I really love much is the assistance through the facilitator. that which is really, really helpful, especially by the time that you need to submit your assignment. You are able to have all the necessary knowledge, the necessary advice in order to provide the best of your knowledge as far as the assignment is concerned. So the program is good and is worldwide recognized, and I think that I'm really benefiting from it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Patrick, for sharing your experience while pursuing your master program in supply chain. I would now like to call Mr. Radwan Kabara, who is also a current learner with us. Mr. Radwan is a supply chain and logistics manager in a company based in Saudi Arabia, and he's currently pursuing his fourth module in the program. Mr. Radwan.
Hello, good morning and good afternoon from the Middle East. Actually, now we are in the afternoon mode. First of all, as Siali was saying, I'm a supply chain manager in a construction chemical company based in Saudi Arabia, working for all the GCC and Africa. Let me tell you something. What's the meaning of the masters and why we are going through the master degree? Master degree, it's only a tool that you can use it to evaluate and re-evaluate your knowledge in your work. And I prefer that any one of you who want to attend the master degree to have at least 2 years experience in the role of the supply chain and the logistics. I don't want to add anything on Patrick, what he was saying, because everything he was saying, Patrick, was very clear to all. It's very easy program. You can go ahead model by model. You can move forward. The tutor are very powerful, and they can assist you. The program actually by Athena, it's so smart and easy. This is how I will describe it. Smart, same what Patrick was saying. It's touching the ground and the basics of the logistics, like operational, like leaderships, like anything related to your work, to your business, and to your role. What I can add more, I will encourage every one of you guys to go through the email that's received in the morning and to review back what they can provide you. And do you know what? Go ahead by the 7-day trial, same what I did since I joined this program. Go ahead, check it. You will love it. You will like it. And let me wish to all a good luck. Patrick, I love and je t'aime beaucoup ton français et anglais accent. Je suis libanais, mais je parle un peu de français, you know. So I will encourage all of you guys to go through the website for 7 days for that free trial, and I'm sure you will be one of the people, or let's say it, one of our colleagues in the classes. Let's say. Thank you so much, Sayali. Thank you so much, Nitin. Patrick, pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Mr. Adwan. Thank you, Patrick, for sharing your first-hand information with our learners.
Thank you, Patrick.
I think the prospective learners wanted to hear from the people who have been there, done that, and I think this information is going to be very helpful for the people here attending today who are aspiring to have this program enrolled. So thank you so much for sharing your valuable experience with us. Thank you again. Now, I would like to hand over the session to my senior colleague, Ms. Fatima, who will be giving you more information about the overall eligibility criteria for this program and other information. Over to you, Fatima, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're based. I'm Fatima. Now, as Nitin and Sayali have taken you through the details for the program, I'll just come quickly to the eligibility criteria. The eligibility conditions, there are 2 routes to entry. One is academic, wherein a bachelor's degree is required. It is mandatory for you to provide a bachelor's degree certificate from a recognized institution. The other route to entry is the mature entry route, wherein you must have an A-level or equivalent qualification, along with 5 years of related managerial work experience. These applications will be evaluated individually on a case-to-case basis. And once we find that you are eligible, we will be giving you the offer letter. Now, along with this, you also must have a good level of English. So we may not ask you to provide formal certifications for proving your English capabilities. But of course, we evaluate and we judge as per the documents submitted by you. And maybe we conduct interviews in cases where we are not very confident. So this is regarding the eligibility. Maybe have the next slide, Sayali. Okay, great. Open to queries. Now you can just type your questions in the Q&A chat box. We will take them one by one and try to give you a response. I think there are some questions already there. The first one is by Kelly. What are the most objective of manager logistics? I don't know, maybe she's asking the objectives. Probably Nitin, you can take this question.
Uh, yeah, like I was saying in one of the slides, the objective of taking this course really is to further your opportunity to grow in this career track of supply chain and logistics management. So it will equip you with the necessary leadership skills, the cross-disciplinary knowledge, and obviously the subject knowledge on supply chain and logistics management as well. And this will definitely be uh, a quick way, or I would say an efficient and fast way to climb the ladder and reach the executive role that you would probably be aspiring for in this sector. I hope that answers your question.
Okay, now the next one is Hanson is asking, how long is the course? Okay, now regarding the duration of the program, Nitin had already taken it up. But once again, for clarification, the course is like you can complete the program in as little as 9 months, and you can even go up to 24 months. So if you're going with the fast track program, that is the scheduled payment structure, you can, the regular duration is 12 months, but of course you can finish it earlier, 9 months as well. The flexible program will give you, the option to complete it from 9 to 24 months. So you can complete the program in 9 months, or you can even go up to 2 years, depending upon the, program or option which you are choosing. Okay, now we have another question from Jichi Go James. Okay, Kenya Rural Food Limited wish to ask for partnership work relationships. Okay, if you're looking for some kind of partnerships related to academics, probably you can connect with us after this program. You can write to us, you can email. The email addresses are there on your screens. Okay. The next anonymous attendee is asking if I want to take a bank loan to fund my UniAthena learning programs. Can I feature UniAthena on the bank education loan application form? Now, see, we do not know which country or where you're applying to fund your programs. You can try putting it there. Maybe, just check with the banks. They may ask for certain documentations. We can provide those documentations if required, but we are not, guaranteeing that, you will be getting those loans or they will be, because it depends on a number of factors. It is not only the program which you're seeking, it depends on your paying capabilities, your background checks, your credit scores, etc. Okay, now Lindy is asking, I have SIPS level 5. Am I eligible to enroll? Lindy, we'll need a bachelor's degree because that is a mandatory requirement from the university. We cannot, like just go with a SIPS level 5. And again, if you do not have it, you can provide us 5 years of managerial work experience in a related role. So you can just connect with one of our admissions advisors and just check with them. They will provide you, the details and the sample letters on which basis you can provide your certifications from your employer, and you can submit your application. Okay, Kingsley is asking, nice hearing from your students. Hopefully, I shall be joining soon. Is great, Lindsay. And thank you, dear students. Now, Aruna Jyoti is asking how much will it cost to complete the MSc in SEM? Okay, Aruna Jyoti, we are at the moment offering a master program in supply chain and logistics management. The title is not an MSc, it's a master. So you can complete the program, and the program